All right, moving on from the pipelines, we will look at other available pipeline options. If you happen to have a cluster, you can interface with the cluster and view the current status. You can have your node view. So these are all of the nodes in the cluster. And then you can also have per queue, how full is each queue. All right, let's move on to the importing of data. We'll have a whole video on data importation, but this is kind of a brief overview. If you're importing data from a different site, the data will be uploaded to this server, and you can view the import status. Currently, nobody's uploaded anything to here, so we got nothing to view. If you happen to receive IDs from a different site, and you want to map those IDs to the local IDs, you could enter them here. So you enter a list of IDs, and what it's going to show you in the end is a list of the matching ID. So if this ID really existed and it was in the database somewhere, it would tell you what the local ID actually is. So we call that the ID mapper. We also have an uploader. You can come over here to do that. That'll actually just go to a different website. And if you really need to, you can upload data from the website itself. Although it's not recommended because the file sizes are small and it can be kind of cumbersome. You can also upload other information here if you wanted to upload measures. You can upload, you can update subject demographics, all through there. All right. The downloads page, this is not terribly common, but you can have public-facing downloads. And you can either require people to log into the website to download them or not. But that's a good way to release pre-packaged data sets. All right. And if you happen to be an administrator, you are able to do all kinds of administrative functions. And there is an account for a system administrator as well who can do even more functions. But you can monitor the users. You can edit users' permissions and say which projects are they allowed to have access to. You can modify projects. You can add and remove projects if you need to. You can view the current state of the background modules. You can see that there's a module called parse.dicom, and it's been running. And here is a log from its most recent activity. All right, let's look around. We can see modalities, sites, reports, quality control, logs, audits, cleanup. System info is kind of useful. This is basically the configuration file, usage statistics. This may take a while to load as it's searching the entire database for basically how much data you have in the system. And it apparently is not working for us right now. That's all right. You can also view it down here, the system status, if you need to. And it appears as though we are disconnected from the network. Interesting. This is unfortunate. All right, I'll cut that one off early then.